Thank you for your time. Again, I'm David Afremov, and I decided to do this this broadcast after I placed a video about our studio. You know, I so sorry my father is not here. It's something like killing me. He would be so happy to answer to these questions that we received in comments. So I decided to answer it instead of him because this is what I really like. Some questions were really nice, and thank you for the people. And I would love to answer them because I cannot resist not to answering. Okay, I saw the question. I said, yeah, I have to do the live broadcast. First question was, okay, let me see. Okay, from, wow, I never gonna pronounce his name. Is, let's say, Glenn Lovett. Only the painting created by master artist itself holds the highest wealth. Good question. I love it. First of all, it's absolutely true. The original, it's always original. But in case of wealth and value, studio paintings are not part of something that somebody gonna resell in the future, maybe in a very long future. It's just copy of existing painting. It's art deco. It's a decoration for the walls. This is what it is. Done by the master artist with high-skilled artist. Basically, it's a copy of my father's work. It's nothing bad about it. So the person probably was hoping I'm gonna remove her comment. Of course not. Nice comment, of course. Originals or recreation done by Leonid himself cost more money. But studio, let's say we have two options in our company. First options to, after my father passed away, sell prints and posters. I don't like it. As I told in previous broadcast, it's the same as the stuffed animals. Even copy done by talented artists, it's beautiful. It's still, you can feel my father's atmosphere in this painting. They did hand-painted copy, so on your wall, it's gonna be real artwork for $100. Try to beat it, not possible. For $109 include shipping and handling, you're gonna have real painting from real artists, not some unnamed person, real artists that were sitting and doing the artwork. So it's beautiful. This is good for legacy of Leonid Afremov. I don't see anything bad about it. It's much better than to sell stuffed animals instead of real animals. Because copy, prints, giclées, it's dead. It's just a machine done. No matter it has signature or doesn't have signature, it's a machine. It's not human. And here, it's a real artist trained from my father. So I love the question. I really love. And thank you to Brian for your support. We have another. Exactly. Brian said exactly great things. These artists need to have their names because they spent years, decades of the years with us. And they are deserved, so we show their faces. They deserve, so we put their name underneath of the paintings that they did copy. It's nothing bad about it. Okay. Again, Glenn Lovett, probably you never sold any paintings. Probably you never created any paintings in your life because you don't know how difficult it is to promote yourself as an artist. You need to dedicate all your life to it, all your time, everything. You need to dedicate to become an artist. You need to struggle because nobody want to buy it. And we give to the artists super support. They can do the copies of Leonid Afremov paintings, and they have the right to do their own artworks that we sell on our sites, on our platforms. We work together. Some of them, they don't want to create anything new. they try to do better copies as they can. Probably, Glenn, you don't know, but the artists, before they start to be big artists, independent artists, they are doing, they train in the museums. They go to the museums and doing copies of other artists. One by one, they're doing copies of other artists. And it's good. They train, and in this case, they not struggle. They do whatever they love, and they work in the family. They don't need to think as us, as my father, what to eat tomorrow. Only because some people like you think artists need to be poor and like spend all his life to achieve something, then somebody gonna pay $1,000. Never. Nobody receives $1,000. It's miracles. Like usually artists work, and nobody need him. And we give them support. Also soon it's gonna be, sorry, little flu, it's gonna be foundation of Leonid Afromov. We're gonna support to the artists other ways with the financially. So this is how we support the artists. They doing the copies, we don't hide it. I even do the video, so somebody like you don't tell, oh, it's not Afromov, it's somebody doing the copy. Of course not. It's real people. We show them to you. And you know, no other artist in the world did it. No other artist in the world. To show his studio to the public, usually artists say, I am the master, I am created it. And then after 20 years he passed away, still new paintings found somewhere in the attic, and you know, no, not in our case. We provide work to the studio, and studio doing the copies with our authorization. I'm holder of trademark and copyright of Leonid Afromov, and I authorize them to do the copies. Now under my supervision. So it's nothing bad about it. Okay, now question from Hamina. I think the students should paint their own creation, not to try copy wonderful art of unique painter. First of all, you're saying that if we're gonna put more copies, people are gonna forget Leonid Afromov faster. Nonsense. As more paintings we're gonna make, people gonna know us better. You know, let's say Louis Vuitton, after he passed away, let's say factory stopped, nobody doing the bags. So who gonna remember him? Same here. If we're not gonna produce copies by the studio, who gonna remember my father as original artist? We allowed to do it, and we're gonna do it. It's beautiful. It's given new life. Soon we're gonna post real artworks of the studio, what they created by themselves, not copies. And they also gonna be under Afromov Studio. I think we're just giving new view to the art. I think it's beautiful. And I'm not hiding it. I'm not trying to sell originals and say, to sell copy and say it's originals done by my father. Of course not. Here is the studio, here is my father, different signature, everything different. So it's a good idea, I think, to keep the studio working, to creating, because he spent his life to teach these people. And here it's a full freedom. Some of them, they want to do something new, they do it, we can sell it. Some of them say we don't want to do the copies, they're doing the copies. So this is an idea, it's another question. So nobody gonna forget him about it. Some of the new artists have their own style, some of them not. Some of them just training. But I don't know what you're doing for a living. These people working, I don't know if your work and your hobby and your passion is work together. In my case, yes. In their case also. They working and they doing whatever they love to do. Try to imagine, especially here in Mexico, we have people, now I have people even from China, they want to come to join the studio. They ready to move here to Mexico. Try to imagine. I have people from Germany, from United States, Argentina. because they want to work and they want to join the Afromov family. It's nothing bad about it. These people doing a great job. And in the future, you will see their names as a leading artist of Afromov Studio. Then they're going to separate, they're going to sell their own stuff, own paintings, but everybody going to remember where they study. Let's say you graduated Sorbonne or Oxford, and now you're a huge lawyer. Everybody know you study in Sorbonne and Oxford. Same here. These people study and work in our studio. Someday, and it's going to be a happy day, some of them gonna grow up and gonna create their own style. But everybody will remember they study here. The first art technique they received from us. The first training how to sell art they received from me. Exactly. Some people say nonsense about art. They don't understand. They just think they understand. Art and its craft, it's very difficult to understand, but I love to report to these comments. I love to reply because it's very interesting. For example, I'm not replying to some comments of some people telling me some garbage, like calling me the names. One of them called me like, I even don't want to repeat the words. No, but these comments are interesting. People have their own point of view, and I have my view, so we can do the nice conversation, because I love when people comment something new. It's good. And thank you to Brian for his support, because we really appreciate when people support us. Okay, question. Can UCA be mailed if we buy an Afromov from someone else? Yes. If it's a real Afromov, yes. You need to provide us a photo of the painting front, photo of the painting back, and how to explain to you, if it's stretch, photo of the stretching bar. By the way, Robin, I receive a lot of emails from people telling for the new certificate they bought from eBay, from Amazon. Most of it was fake. So I immediately say it's fake because I can say it, I can see it. We have some secrets on the paintings that fakers don't know, but we know perfectly. Okay? So I reply to this question now. I have this limited edition originals. One person sent me a message like super angry. Usually I don't receive it. Like, I don't believe it's an original. You need to stop, do whatever you're doing because you're scamming. You know what? Each piece in this catalog, after you make a purchase, or before if you want, I can send the image of actual painting, front, back, signature front, signature on the back. Because I know maybe for somebody it's look fishy. We found paintings here, we found paintings there, but it's true. It's, of course, part of its marketing. We need to present the paintings, but I received paintings from Canada Gallery. What else I need to do? Hide them in my studio, keep them for future. If I want to sell them now, I tell the truth. We received the painting, here's the painting. Yesterday, I just took away paintings from my wall and I gave them for $149. I just showed with my iPhone paintings that I give me. So what's the scam here? So I know I don't need to listen to all those people, but it's very frustrating. I'm like, it's all day after these comments are broken. Like, I feel very bad, and especially when they call me names. It's like, I don't deserve it. You know, one comment, David, find decent jobs, stop doing what you're doing. Why? My job is decent. I'm a CEO of the company of 200 employees. And I'm not talking about the studio. We have a huge printing company. We have even a company like doing cups, phone cases. So for example, in China, they're doing phone cases. They're doing like T-shirts with my paintings, and I need to arrange all marketing for everything. Yes, paintings is here, but I have office in Florida. We have office now in Canada, in United Kingdom, in Israel, in Australia. We open office now. It's all on me. So I don't think any other job is going to be more decent than what we're doing now. So if somebody don't believe this promotion, just don't buy. If you want to buy and you hesitate, ask me the question so I can send you the image of what you're buying. Because, for example, in the morning it was 25 originals. Now I believe it's 21. Tomorrow the link gonna be deactivated. Simple. And you know I always keep my word. If I say link gonna be deactivated, it's gonna be deactivated. It's beautiful pieces. Exactly. Art is something subjective. I can talk hours about it. But most people that never been close to the art, like I don't say art, like not go to the museum and see the art, or some lady telling me, oh, I study art in the university, I have art degree. No, I don't like to talk about these people. Art, it's mean artist. You go every day and you paint, and then you go to gallery and trying to sell it. Then these people will understand you much better. Because it's subjective. And it's a lot of options to different opinions. So some people tell me, you're an idiot, what you're doing, you need to hide the studio and just sell them quietly, just put in description studio, and that's it. Why are you showing them? Because these people deserve to be seen. These people do great job, and I don't want to hide them. We do nothing illegal or bad that I need to hide. Yes, usually artists never do whatever we do. But you know, 20 years ago, mobile phone, it was something that nobody had it. 50 years ago, we were watching small TVs. 70 years ago, it was no cars. Like everything growing differently. Even the art industry. Leonid Afromov was internet artist. The artist that born through internet. He became famous through internet. Like musicians, like everybody else now. And now we're gonna continue his legacy through the internet also. We have about 50 franchises that sell like prints, posters, like a lot of stuff. But on my side, I'm not allowed to sell it because again, I think about stuffed animals, real painting or stuffed animal. I hope, Elisa, to see that you order painting because pretty soon it's gonna nothing left. I have this 20 from Canada Gallery and about 60 deal of the day and maybe 20, 30 left, others, nothing. I'm already packing my bag to go on vacation. I need it, I'm like super tired. Super. So any questions, I'm gonna be really, really happy to answer. Because you know what I'm doing it all my life and it's my passion. It's the same as my artists, my studio artists, they do their passion and their work connected together. My passion and my work also connected together. Thank you very much. I need to get going. Just wanted to reply to a couple comments. Limited edition originals valid today till midnight. They're going to be removed. What else? We have the surprises completely gone. So please don't even ask questions. I don't have any. Deal of the day and another couple pieces in categories. That's it. So you can free come and order paintings from the studio. You saw how it was done. Real people doing the real copies as much as close to the original. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm David Afromov. Question. Exactly. Bravo, Marie. It's exactly all point of the studio, all point of what we're doing. They focus on good energy. Paintings bring good energy. Prints, posters, not. Paintings, yes. This is why studio gonna work. Thank you very much. I'm David Afromov, afromov.com.